everybody. So today I'm coming with you, or to you, whatever, with a full face featuring the Nubian 2 palette. I was going to show my eyebrows and how I did them at the beginning of the video, but people are definitely right about how long it takes. So I did them off camera. Right now I'm just warming up my forehead from the brightness of the concealer from cleaning them up a bit, and then we will jump right into the eyeshadow. So yep, just warming that up a little bit here. So the first color I'm going to go ahead and actually start with the Nubian 2 palette, just as a slight transition can't talk color today is going to be the Morocco color, and it's like a burnt orange type of color. It's my actual favorite color in the entire palette, only because I think it goes very well with my skin color. It makes it nice and warm looking, so I'm using that up as a slight transition shade. So I'm just gonna blend that in here. Then the second color I'm going to actually go ahead and take is Madagascar. I'm just going to put that in my ends of my eyes and in the creases, and I'm just going to blend it like it's actually making a difference on my eyelids. So yep, I'm just going to take a lot of that and try to make the color pop. Once I'm done with absolutely not blending anything on my eye, I'm just going to take this shimmery color or palette, whatever. It's called Zuri. I'm going to use that to kind of shimmer out my eyeballs a little bit. I'm just going to pat that on. I'm just going to swift it out. I'm not going to pack it too dark though. Once I'm done shimmering that out, I'm going to take this reddish color here on my matte palette. Matte, it's more, jeez Louise, I'm just going to blend that out to get it a deeper orange look. Give me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. No, with the live your heart, you can't shame. Now that I had that as burnt as can be on the edge of my eyes, I'm going to show you guys my attempt to draw wings, okay? I absolutely cannot do this while on camera. I did the rest of it while I was off camera, but I'm just going to show you where I actually messed up. And then I had to make my wings like really large, which I wasn't really planning on doing. But oh, there's one right there. You could imagine how mad I was. So just trying to line my eye, and then I'm having just a little hard time here, and then I made one of my eyes just a little bit too big. That one right there, and that's when I messed up. Then I noticed that they weren't the same, so I'm just going back and forth. I really do see why people don't put this in their videos, because this took forever. So I'm just trying to match them, and I was just gonna leave it as like a base liner, and then I did that, and then I was just like, okay, well, let me just wing it out a little bit. So I tried to connect it, and I'm like, okay, that looks good so far. And then I was like, oh, just nicked it up. Okay. And it doesn't look like a wing anymore. Now I'm just making stuff up here. So I just tried to make it match, and this took forever. As you can see, I did that one perfectly. But this one right here, this one was just being a little asshole. But yeah, so I eventually went off camera because I was like, what am I doing with my life? Alright, so I finally got a good wing look after about 3 hours off camera. So bam, cleaned it up with a baby wipe. And there you go. So moving on to my actual face, I am using the Fit Me concealer in the shade, oh Lord, hold on. Okay, in the shade 355 Coconut Noi. Oh, okay, coconut, yep. So coconut, and I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender, of course, all over my face. Just blending. Alright, so now to make very ugly faces while I'm blending out my highlight, which is NARS in the shade Biscuit. And I'm just going to blend that under my eye, and I'm just going to go ahead and make the ugliest faces as can be. So yeah, it's a competition, ugly face competition, and I'm just going to blend that out. So ready, set, go. Alright, so now with more question faces, I'm actually going to go ahead and take my Sasha Buttercup setting powder and just set that under the places that I highlighted. So I'm just going to set that all over the place, and then also contour as well. We'll get to that in just a sec. So even though that was more than a second, I'm going to use this Kat Von D Shade and Light or Shade to Light palette. I actually don't know which one this is. I think it's the medium one, whatever the one is in the middle, not the darkest, not the lightest, but the one that's in the middle. So I'm just going to use that to contour my face, and then under my cheekbones, on my nose, on my forehead, all that stuff, and then dust off the rest of the baking powder.
Shame me when I am with you. There's no place I'd rather be. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Know it's a little hard. You can't shame me when I am with you. There's no place I'd rather be.
Just going to melt that all in with my MAC Fix It Plus, or Fix It Plus? I don't freaking know. Oh, Fix Plus setting spray, and just blend out everything with my beauty blender just to make sure everything is kind of melting together. And then for finishing touches, I'm just going to add some mascara, get some highlight popping here in a minute. I cannot speak today, y'all. I really can't. I can't. But yeah, just adding some mascara on top and bottom lashes. After I'm done spattering out those gorgeous lashes of mine, I'm actually going to go on it. Help me, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and take this gloss. It's actually the Extreme Lip Injection, but I'm just gonna leave it on my lips, and then I'm gonna take my black opal liner, lip liner, just a brown one, boom, right there. I'm just gonna act like that's making a color shade difference on my lip and just put that all over to warm up my lips a little bit. Then of course, last but not least, just highlight them cheekbones, each side of course down the bridge of my nose and on top of my lip. And for this I'm actually using my Champagne Pop. It's a small little sample that I got from Sephora, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pack that on just to give me a nice little I can't speak today, a nice little highlight is just what I want. And I'm just putting that there. I put way too much, but oh well. I'm just gonna wipe that off, and boom, yeah, we're back in business. And that's basically it. Finishing look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my god, I'm so ugly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share to everyone you know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.